We're jumping straight into it today because this game is fun. And every time I'm not playing Long Drive, I'm sitting here being like, man, I want to play Long Drive some more. So yeah, we're just gonna start immediately. Do a little tour here. I organized my ammo a little bit, and I kind of consolidated things so that we didn't have like 4 empty boxes. There's some of the ones I threw out. And yeah, we have our different ammo types, all sorted based on which guns they go to. Our guns are largely the same. I stood up the barrel, moved all of my extra baskets to the back here. We still have a decent amount of barrels, but they're all pretty much empty. And I was thinking about it, if we do find a military truck, I think I'll be stealing that instead. Because while I do like having all of this space, I don't really need all of it. And in my personal playthrough, my bus is really struggling to get up the mountain. So before we run into that problem here, I'm going to try and switch out the bus for something a little bit more agile, and we'll downsize accordingly. And seeing as how the speedometer is working, I don't need that one anymore. I also don't know if you can fix this chair because it's looking real rough. But yeah, the plan for today is the same as always. We drive. Oh yeah, and I picked up a lamp. I don't remember if that was on stream or not. We're almost at the like 20% mark. My god, you get going real fast. Oh yeah, and I added the distance rendering so that it wouldn't just be a floating sky road anymore, as well as reflections actually work now. So we could adjust the mirror like so and be able to see out there. Yeah. Nope. That one needs to be a little bit more. Oh my god, it needs to be a lot more. Maybe that one just is no use to me. Yeah, I don't know. Why, hello, Nye. Yeah, that's about how that should work. Alright. Oh, the other thing I was gonna do is gonna sleep it out so it's not the middle of the fucking night. Have I shown you my cat bus yet, Nye? Up. Behold, lovely cat whiskers and newly finished cat ears. Never mind the severed body parts, those are here for decoration. We have a whole shit ton of tires, TVs, various fluids, a magic lamp, a rubber wipe, and a magazine. That's like the quickest bus tour ever. And we're going to Mom's house. Did you see the clips from yesterday when from when Giraffe was streaming this? At least you won't be lonely. Yeah! I also have my Minecraft dangler. Push. This game is pure havoc when it's played with more than one person. If it's just one person, though, it's a nice chill time. You pull up to these different locations, listen to some, like, decent music, and just admire the fucking nothing out there. I'm hoping Furion pops on soon because I wanted to play this with him, but I know he has important adult things to do that don't involve Cat Bus. Oh. We're fine. Probably. How rude. Well, there is fucking nothing out there to look at. Furion doing important stuff? Yeah, I sent him a message last night. I was like, hey, in about 9 hours we should play Long Drive, which would be 8 a.m. for me. It's like, yeah, in exactly 9 hours I'll be done work. I was like, cool, that works out perfectly. I got up this morning, no Furion. Okay, we're going at 120 miles an hour, which is a bit fast for me. So let's bring the speed down just a lot. Guard tower. Partially on the road. Oh my god, I actually can't stop this behemoth. There we go, damn. Yeah, we're a decent ways from the guard tower. But as you can tell, we're going downhill fast. I was watching Giraffe play this yesterday. He found stuff like wedged into the beams of these towers, which I actually didn't know was a thing. It seems like I am not that lucky. We got more binoculars. There really just is fucking nothing out here. Not for a while, anyway. I think way in the distance there, that's either a road smudge or it's a gas station. I'm hoping it's a gas station. Be free, binoculars. And there's nothing else here except for another lamp, which I will be taking. And I will hold it in front of me as I run. And maybe pet it a little. Nice lamp. The things you can do in this game are very concerning. And strange. And that's why I love this game. Oh. You got a thing for lamps. Now what gave you that idea? Fun fact, I am terrified of moths. The creatures that are pretty much the epitome of lamp lust.
Just grab it with your hands, pull on it a few times, and boom, you already got some jizz on it. With our new powerful product, cleaning and making your car shiny is as easy as a breeze. It protects from rain, acid rain, volcanic ashes, atomic ashes.
It's an important advertisement.
Terrorism, jizz on it. If there is something wrong with it, just jizz on it.
Uh, that stuff works pretty well, but I don't have any right now. At least I don't think I do. If it would be anywhere, it'd be the first seat behind the rubber wife. Also, I like that lamps was your concern and not the rubber wife.
I'm concerned about these
Shit.
ads you're playing.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. One of my headlights just flew off. Which happens to me a lot.
Maybe screw them on properly.
They just pop in. It's fine. Except when it isn't. You lose anything else? There's a big ass rock. Oh, I lost an entire fucking tire. Well, fuck. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Welcome to the long drive. This game is batshit insane, and I love it. Except for this part, where a part of my vehicle flies off into the distance and I have to go and painstakingly retrieve it. Damn you, tire. Tired of your bullshit.
Well, I was gonna make a tire pun.
You know, I like the bus. I originally had a bike as well, but I was just too tired of that thing. There, now it's like a terrible James Bond movie. You could just see Cat Bus perfectly. It's got a mad slope to it. But this is why we keep spare parts in the bus. Because shit like this happens all the time. That's a core gameplay feature. So you're gonna be picking shit up off the side of the road like it's your fucking job.
No! Oh,
I know, right?
I just got killed by a raptor.
That is unfortunate. What are you playing? Oh, it's probably Ark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't fight the addiction, huh?
Of course not.
I would love to actually play Ark, but it runs so shitty on my PC. Like, it looks so interesting because you can have dinosaurs and then you can have guns and dinosaurs and then you can fly around and... Yeah,
No. It died.
that's
I was going to
unfortunate.
tame it.
My check engine light is on and I don't know why. There's a lot of fucking rocks on this highway. Oh my god, we're going 140? This is not good. I have the handbrake down, and we're still going 140 through the desert. How does the day find you, Nye?
Pretty good.
I'm guessing you just got up, or have been up for not that long. Because I hear what distinctly sounds like a cereal bowl.
Ah, but it does not have cereal.
Perhaps some sort of yogurt or porridge.
No, I had last night's dinner.
Eh. I'm sure this is murder on my tires to be driving at 100 miles an hour with the handbrake on so that, you know, none of my tires are moving. But, you know, that's why we have spares. I also don't know if that actually affects tires in this game, which is kind of nice. There we go, now we're finally going back uphill again. Which means I won't be going at 140 miles an hour with a bus full of shit. Turn that down just a little. I don't know why this game is so weirdly addictive. I think it's definitely all the looting and, like, customization stuff. It's like, you can find different vehicles, but I really like the buses because they have the most storage space. But you can find, like, what I'm assuming is a Cadillac, or you can find a military truck.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think I saw a pickup as well. And you can swap, like, different pieces. So you could make something really hideous by using, like, Cadillac doors on a pickup truck. Or, like, instead of the tailgate, you could switch it out for, like, a hatchback trunk piece. You could also switch out the engines. Apparently the bus engine is the most powerful. So if you put it in anything else, it'll go like a fucking rocket. Which I want to do.
Lol.
Yeah. And there was also all the chaotic bullshit from Giraffe's stream last night. I showed up, and the car flipped like several times in the air just by me existing. So then we had to spend a couple minutes putting it back together. Like Lego. That's probably the best way to describe the physics of this game. Is it's like you're playing with Lego. One bump and everything falls apart, you have to rebuild it. But unlike real life, everything just snaps back into place. So if a wheel takes off and goes rolling down the road, once you catch the damn thing, you just pop it back on, no tools needed. Just like real life. Okay, why is my check engine light on? Oh! No, I have coolant. And it's still attached, which is always a plus.
What a raptor. What is too? Oh, don't kill it.
We have oil.
Yeah.
And we obviously have fuel. What do you want from me, check engine light? I checked engine, what do you want? Also, there's aliens in this game for some reason.
Ah, wait, so what's the aim again?
So basically, every so often a UFO will fly by, and it'll just knock out power to all of your shit. Until it's sufficiently far away, so even if you wanted to chase it down, you can't.
Ah.
Apparently, if you have it not set to peaceful, you can also get abducted by aliens, and they just take your car and fuck off. Which,
yes.
that's probably the worst thing that could happen. So, I have peaceful mode on. A military truck, or is that just the trailer? It's just the trailer. And of course, you know we have to stop at the bus stop. Hello, bus stop. I see you have another magazine. New cars of 1977. And the sexiest girl of 1977. What to do if your girl died in your car. A weird red dot has been spotted near the moon. Getting to know your engine. This text is hard to read. Some people stopped eating meat. Are they afraid that the world is going to end? A storm is coming. If you're reading this, have an awesome day. I will, random magazine that I found.
He will.
I will.
Don't you worry.
Turn this around. Give this to the rubber wife, who is now the magazine rack. If she'll cooperate. Oop. Perfect. Now she has a second magazine and modesty. I'll be taking that. Hey, what else we got? 17 cigarettes. I think I'm good without those. And no second magic lamp. Let me up. Hey, there's another magazine. Is the world ended? Is the world ending? Scientists are afraid. Interview with the new rock star in 1978. I wonder if there was some sort of event that actually mattered in 1978 that would predicate the end of the world.
I don't know.
I don't either. You telling me you're not up on your 1978 world history?
Damn, you got me.
For shame. How will you be able to appreciate the automobile if you don't know exactly when it was invented? Yeah, she has plenty of magazines. I'm guessing this is empty. It's very empty. But it does have these little hatches, which I love.
Ooh.
They don't do anything, but you can open them and stick your head out. Of course, you can stick your head out through solid metal, so hatches don't really, aren't really a necessity. Up. And up. And up. Alright, it's perfect. And now we pull the handbrake and watch it go. Goodbye, random trailer. You're gonna pick up a lot of speed.
I believe I can fly.
I believe it's gonna annihilate the cactus. Never mind, it just stopped dead and whipped its door out.
As you do.
That's how physics works. When you're moving at a, decent speed and there's literally nothing to stop you, you should absolutely just stop completely dead in your tracks. I do have a bus, and this is a bus stop. But it was phenomenally underwhelming. And it seems as though I do not have any of the handy-dandy jizz spray. Which is obviously for repairing cars.
Obviously.
Some sort of sale going on Steam today for like New Zealand publishers and things like that. And I got some bad news, which was really upsetting. There was one of the games I was looking forward to, Untamed Isle. Tamers whatever, something else. Basically, it was a game that the people were developing, and it was going to be kind of similar to Pokemon in the sense that you can collect and breed animals and make them fight each other. But the thing they were doing differently is there's like 10 base creatures, and you can mix and match certain aspects of those creatures however you like. Meaning that there would be 120,000 different combinations. Which, like, yeah, that sounds like something that I would enjoy. But I didn't realize when I backed it on Kickstarter, and I don't know how many other people did either, but apparently they're trying to build the game in such a way that it can generate cryptocurrency for the people who are playing it, and that's a major, like, sticking point for them. They're like, if there's no cryptocurrency in this game, there's no game. Like, it's a business opportunity. It's like, no, it's a game about catching monsters and fighting monsters and doing monster-related things. But they did a live stream, and it's on indefinite hiatus, which basically means, like, we fucked up, but we're not giving you your money back.
Well...
Yeah. It's a shame, but that is kind of the gamble with anything on Kickstarter. It's like, people could promise you the moon, and then sell you a rock and fuck off. But I also understand that, like, Kickstarter does exist for those projects that, like, if the developers follow through, that's the only way to get that product into the hands of people. Because, like, Bloodstained was an excellent example of a very successful Kickstarter campaign. Basically, one of the people at Konami got tired of the way the company was being run, and he's like, you know what? Fuck you guys, I quit. Because they keep going in weird directions and being like, this is what gamers want. And so he put up a Kickstarter, and he's like, okay, if we raise $100,000, I'll make a game kind of similar to ones that have been made before, but we'll do it with modern technology and, you know, more interesting take on things. And that game was funded, like, within an hour, I think. And when it eventually did come out, it's a fucking excellent game. Because I love Castlevania games. At least some of the older ones. Lords of Shadow and things like that, not so much. But when this dude who is responsible for making one of my favorite Castlevania games was like, I want to make a game of my own, separate from Konami, I was like, this is either going to be an amazing spiritual successor, or it's going to be the final nail in this guy's coffin. And turns out, no, he knows what the fuck he's doing, and he knows what people want. And he actually listened to the community when it came to, like, implementing features and things like that.
Always love a developer that listens to its community.
I think that's kind of, like, extremely important. I was actually talking to Jasmine yesterday. Or maybe not yesterday, maybe the day before. But we were talking about a game that we used to play called Haven and Hearth. And, like, the game itself is nothing special. It's a MMO survival game with, like, an isometric view. But that game is so loaded with, like, content and mechanics and, like, all these fucking great ideas, but it's horrendously marred by forced PvP. And, you know, forced PvP is one thing. If you don't want somebody messing with you, you build a wall and hide behind it. Or, you know, you pick times where other players are not on, that sort of thing. but they also have permadeath, and they have offline raiding. So basically, if somebody decided, fuck you, they could show up while you're offline, kill your character, and force you to reset. And, like, I was telling Jasmine, I was like, I don't know if these developers ever play their own games from, like, the very, very start. But I'm pretty sure that they don't. Because then they would see that, like, that sort of mentality where it rewards players who have been there for longer and punishes new players, it's kind of hard to build a game around something like that.
Yeah.
Because we played for a while, like at least a month or two, and like there was one day she was out looking for seeds or resources or something, and two guys pulled up in a boat where she was and killed her character. And it's like, well, she could restart, but there's no guarantee that that won't just happen again. So we decided to just give up on it entirely. And we found out, like, a couple days after that, the camp that we had built up, like, we built a good log wall in order to keep our, like, actual camp safe. Our log wall was completely destroyed, which tells me that, like, people in that area were expanding, and we were the ones who were going to get rolled over. But, like, it sucks because, again, it's an interesting game. Like, the mechanics are interesting. The PvP I could live without. But it also has one of the most toxic communities I think I've ever seen. Because every so often people will ask about, like, hey, you know, is there a chance that we'll ever get private servers or, like, player-run servers, kind of like Minecraft or Ark or, you know, literally anything? And, like, it's always met with so much hate and vitriol. It's like, why don't you shut the fuck up and leave and go play, like, Barney's Adventure or some shit? It's like, is that really necessary? Like, to just go straight to 11? But yeah, apparently, like, the developers have said, like, no, we're not going to do that. It's not a good business model for us, seeing as how we keep doing things this way. And they have, like, microtransactions and a whole bunch of other bullshit. And it's like, yeah, I can see why you don't want to give people what they want, because, you know, there's money to be made off of suckers. But just the fact that it's met with so much vitriol is just amazing to me. Oops. And that is why I don't play PvP games. It doesn't matter what the game is. People just can't... They can't kill each other or compete without it being personal on some level. A lot of the times they can't even work together without it being personal. Like, there was a time where I used to play Overwatch quite a bit. And I loved playing as Orisa, because she was my favorite character. But anytime you're a tank, and you're trying to learn a game, or just doing your best, you're gonna get yelled at. All the time. It's like, why don't you tank better? Why don't you switch to a different tank? Why don't you this or that or the other thing? It's like, I don't fucking know, man. I'm trying to play a game and just have fun. And I remember, like, people would start yelling at me. It's like, we already have a tank. Switch to, like, Mercy or something. It's like, okay, I'll switch to Mercy. And I'll go sit in the enemy base and just watch them kill you. Because I'm vindictive.
It's like, oh, did you just tell me what to do? Oh, you.
It really is funny. Like, I see memes of, like, white mages all the time of just, like, letting people die or basically deciding who lives and who dies. And anytime I play healer, it's like, yeah, that's about how it goes. If you piss off the healer, all of a sudden, you're not the tank anymore. You're the guy who's getting murdered. One of the random DPS classes gets to be the new tank. Yeah. Online games are quote unquote fun.
Yeah, always got to be fun. So I just stopped, because my energy was low, and I turn around and I just see a raptor beelining me.
Oh no. Clever girl.
Never get. It's alright, it took 2 shots to the face. Fall asleep.
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello, giraffe.
No.
I was wondering when you would show up.
Ah, there's a giraffe.
There's a giraffe.
A giraffe.
I think it's because of you that I say giraffe now instead of giraffe. You've permanently warped my speaking ever so slightly.
Nah, like, I have, like, a bad habit of copying people. It's completely... okay, it's
Subconscious.
completely involuntary,
Yep.
but it happens.
I do that too, but it's mostly with accents, and I don't know if I've
Yeah.
told you the story. Hello again, sorry for joining late. Hello, Peanut Butter. Always a pleasure.
Peanut butter gent time.
No, just Peanut Butter. He's got 5 wives and 6 guns. Watch out for rocks. You missed it earlier. I hit one, and one of my headlights launched. And one of my tires also launched. But you'll notice that I am a good bus driver. Now, relatively.
Pressing X to doubt. There's another one.
I now have 7 wives and an unknown number of guns. Peanut Butter's going places, y'all. Probably jail. Any more weapons and you're going to be classified as a weapons smuggler or dealer. I probably have like 12 guns. And here I thought having 2 BB guns was excessive. But I did find a couple more magazines, which I've given to the rubber wife to hold.
Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All my raptors are always named Tappy Sappy Rappy.
Like every single one, or do you have 3? One is Teppy, one is Seppi, and one is Reppy.
Yeah, like one's Tappy, one's Rappy, one's Sappy, one's Cappy.
So what I'm hearing is only the first letter changes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. You didn't want to name one Reptar? I also got another trailer. You're gonna end up with a weird, like, snake bus of trailers. Or I guess you have
The
a truck.
T-Rex saw me!
Oh shit. You're about to
The
get your
T-Rex on me!
shit T-Rexed.
I wanna see what level it is.
What level is it?
I don't know. Can't see.
So Giraffe, when will you be joining me? Or vice versa? Because I do believe one of us is supposed to join the other for cooperative chaos. Also, I don't know if Furion told you yet or not, but he also picked up the game. Everyone is cursed now. It's only a matter of time until we have a full bus full of people just throwing giraffes around at each other while somebody drives. Playing hot potato with spare tires. I've watched those clips from last night multiple times today and I still can't stop laughing. Those are fucking gold. I went back and I was watching. I acquired a bus today. Hey, me too! They're great except when you're going uphill. They suck ass. Like right now, for example. I could probably walk faster than this. In my personal playthrough. and a moped. Tried to put the moped in the bus, but then the bus flew into the air and disappeared. Yeah, that's a feature.
What?
So this game has a shit ton of like physics objects. And some things you can nail down so they stop reacting to physics. But other things, like no matter what you do with them, they will always react to physics. So for a while there, I had a motorcycle in the back of my bus in case the bus ever permanently broke down and I couldn't like find my way to town to fix it. I say town, but like the next random side of the road thing. But having that motorcycle in the back of my bus, it kept wiggling around and it would wedge itself into the bus, and then the two objects would try to separate, so they would launch each other in opposite directions. And
What have you got a hand on your window for?
why not?
Fair enough.
Because hands go on the window and feet go on the bumper. That's the obvious reason. Like, everybody knows this. It's the first thing they teach you in driving school. I'm all for driving the bus while you guys party in the back. I'm all for partying in the back while somebody else drives.
I'm all for falling asleep at the backpack.
Unfortunately for you, the back is reserved for tires and an engine. And I don't think either of those are very comfortable. But yeah. So I made a decision last night when I was playing on my own file. Or maybe it was this file. It might have been this one. But basically I decided, fuck this bike. If the bus like breaks down, I'll just be sad on the side of the road. Because it was not worth it constantly clipping into and out of the bus. And no matter where I fucking put it, it wouldn't lock down. Right now, everything in my bus is locked down. So even if the bus were to flip upside down, everything would stay exactly where it is. And I kind of prefer that. Because it really sucks to not only have to pick the pieces up off the ground and reinstall them, but then to also go through your entire bus and clean everything up because, you know, shit's all everywhere.
I forgot the meat.
You forgot to eat?
I forgot to grab meat to feed the rat.
That makes more sense. You better meet that dinosaur. Also,
I muted him.
Giraffe. Apparently, the bus engine, that one, nope, that one, is the most powerful engine in this game, and it can be put on other vehicles. So long as you have the clearance and it's not dragging on the ground, you could put it in like the tiniest vehicle and just fucking rock it across the world. If you thought it was hard to drive with a car with an adequate motor, try one that doesn't fucking match. Bad things are happening in Dinosaur Land. What is that?
I'm stuck in the dinosaur.
Oh shit. That's inappropriate.
There's a bloody T-Rex over the hill.
So, Giraffe. Once I put a bus engine in a truck and I was flying. Will you be joining me today, or are you otherwise engaged? Pretty sure I just ran something over. I found an engine, didn't know what it was for, but it ran on diesel and I'd run out of gas but had diesel. It's a metal bar! Yeah! I already know what I'm doing with this. Donk. Now Catbus has a tail. I put it in that little two-door car, and the shit flew. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, what do we got in here? We got oil. Don't really need it. Empty. Green paint. Blue paint. More blue paint. Probably a license plate. Menai. Empty? Empty.
Grab
Gas,
the
oil,
toilet.
and diesel. That's garbage. It'll be available in 6 hours. Currently on shift. That is unfortunate. Though I'm guessing you and Furion will probably become available at the same time, and we can have ourselves a real chaotic adventure. By the way, you can move bullets from one container to another just by mousing over them. It's really nice so that you don't have to have 100 fucking... Is that a bat? It is a bat. It's one of them little rubber Halloween bats. I'm taking this. Here. You hang out with the Minecraft girls. Boop boop. COVID bat. Yeah!
Very nice. Very nice.
Either that or it's one of Ozzy's bats. You know, I kind of want to steal all the paint, but I already have a lot of paint. And you don't really need that much. This is just like a regular door. Or maybe it's the tailgate to like a farm truck. One of those ones with the really high wooden sides. Another engine. Did I check this one? It has 0.7 liters of water. That is not worth 0.7 liters of my time.
Just love it when the crystal's on the other side.
You better get to stealing. More bullets. I'll put those right there. Because these are also more bullets. I think this is another BB gun. Yeah, there you go, it's a BB gun. To the corner with you. I already have 2 of those that I'm not really using for killing innocent wildlife.
To get the T-Rex or to not?
Always get the T-Rex. It's always gone well for every single person who's tried to keep a T-Rex in captivity, and you cannot show me a singular motion picture that would tell me otherwise. Not even
Not a
one.
singular motion picture.
Not even a singular one. It's a good tire. At least the treads are good. The rim is bad. But the rim can be fixed relatively easily. By taking this rim instead. Let's put you there. I'll take
Back.
and put that there. Run! We got ourselves... Oop.
It's okay, at least I run faster than it. Which shouldn't be humanly possible.
No, it shouldn't, but... You know, there's a lot of things about Ark that shouldn't be possible. You know, like having a crystal embedded in your arm. Ooh, 40 liters of diesel fuel. Hell yeah. This'll do 1/5 of my tank. Donk. I'm actually kind of surprised to see diesel fuel here, because it's kind of a weird place to find it. Gas. More bullets.
I don't even know what level this thing is.
It sounds like you need to murder it and find out. Because that's the only way to check something's level, is by murdering it. I'm not taking this bed, I'm just moving it out of the fucking way. Because it's big and obnoxious like a bed should be.
Fuck you, compies.
Do it. Just absolutely destroy their days. This one's empty. I think I already knew that one had gas. oil, which I don't need, even though it is extra virgin car oil. Which I appreciate. And you are water. And it looks like another BB gun, but this one looks like it's in much better condition, minus the wood. Oh, that bed's just kind of floating there, huh? Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. And there's a wire brush. We'll absolutely take that and probably use it immediately. Because there's parts of my bus that need a good brushing. I also made it to the desert. Nice, peanut butter.
And there just has to be a bloody raptor.
Of course. Yes. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's no longer covered slightly in rust. And that was all that I could do with this brush, apparently. Because now it has no bristles left. Wild Mischievous has appeared in chat. I want that one. It's evolved form.
Coming to attack me, or what's happening?
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but if you want, I can.
No, you're not coming to attack me. Fall
You're
asleep.
right. You called my bluff. I couldn't do that to you.
Go on,
This
fall
time.
asleep.
Why can't you fall asleep? Alright, well I counted like 10 guns. You're still getting dangerously close to gun runner status there, peanut butter. It'll be peanut butter jail time.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, in Dinosaur Land, bad things are happening.
Just me swearing, it's fine. Sorry.
That's fine. Curse away. Hey, I found most of a severed hand. I say most because it's missing a finger. But you know what? We don't discriminate here. Blunk. It's beautiful. It's not illegal if nobody catches me. Well, you're technically right. It's still incredibly illegal, but you can't be persecuted if nobody catches you. I got a Mischievous.
Noise.
Yeah, I love that Pokemon. I love most Pokemon. There's a severed foot! I also enjoy severed feet, apparently.
That's not what I want to do.
You don't want to enjoy severed feet?
Oh, look, I wouldn't mind too, but
Go ahead and just rotate that. Now, why did you do that, foot? You need to calm yourself. Cool your jets, foot. I also want to rotate this one as well. There we go. Now my bus is 2 feet long. Okay, what are we doing next? We're gonna top up the fuel. If this were Romania, then I would have definitely been arrested. My third air rifle and my second gun. Or the first AK. Welcome to Chat Till You Die. I don't know which of the radio stations it was, but one of them sounds almost exactly like you with an accent, Giraffe. And it just fucking kills me. I have reason to believe that you made this game. Up that bike. And that barrel. By the way, Throwing Stuff 101 If you hold the button, it doesn't fucking go anywhere. If you really want to throw stuff, you gotta do the side yeet. Hello, Door Dork. The gang's all here today. It's that one or the rock one. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that one of them sounds like you, and it cracks me up. Oops. Rotate that way. And that one to the pile. Throwing depends on weight. Yeah, but certain things you can throw a decent distance even though they are heavy. Like car doors. These are probably my favorite thing to throw, but again, that's nothing. That's like barely a throw. I'm watching from my holiday home. Hear the robot sex talk one yet? No. Let's see, you can get a lot more distance from a side throw than with the actual throwing command, with just a little bit of practice. Which is why whenever I come up to a new vehicle, I'm throwing stuff off left and right. Like a child opening gifts on Christmas. And how come I can't add? You gotta find it. It's like the low 90s on the radio. Okay. I don't have OCD. What are you talking about? This one too, huh? I wonder why. Because I'm holding a light? Yes. What the fuck? Some things it's definitely much easier to just throw with the command, but I save that for the smallest items. Let me in the bus. It's my bus.
Oh, poor T-Rex.
Did he get absolutely T-Rexed?
It, fell down and got stuck.
I mean, there is a reason that you don't see dinosaurs in this modern day and age. 95.0. Okay. I know they have a lot of advertisements for the rubber wife.
I'm missing
Also,
it.
there's one of them that just fucking kills me where the dude's talking about, like, you know that guy on the other radio station? I am going to go to him and I am going to kick him in his armpit. And I just love the, like, insanity that he says that with. It's not even special. I'm not going to kick his ass or anything. I'm going to kick his fucking armpit. This game. As I found out yesterday, it is apparently the developer who is the radio DJ. And he does an amazing job at just being insane. There we go. Okay. 95 point not. Oops. He's from 96.6. Angry Greg Rage radio show. Yeah, that's probably the one.
I think this is true for the past 1,000 years or more. I mean, some of them are for sure, like the ones that elect them and vote for them, but you can never satisfy all of the people. And they keep coming and saying, we need change.
Oh yeah, that one.
After that change
I
happens,
actually have
well,
listened to
there
this
is
radio
another
station
group
quite a bit.
coming by saying, we need change again. So you know, it is just pretty difficult. Of course, we need to.
Also, here's an interesting little factoid for you. These radios are independent of one another. And so for a while I was carrying around a radio so that I could hear what was actually being said. And then I have one in the bus as well. But if you have two radios and you get close enough to one another, they will they'll be out of sync, which is interesting because that's not how that should work. How in the hell did you get out there?
The apocalypse, and let's just imagine we are living in a normal world. Whatever normal means. This is Jason,
So
and we have
spooky.
interesting news for you today. Our scientists still don't know what caused the end of the world in 1979, but some researchers in Hungary had some interesting findings. They say their new experiments show that there is another timeline, and supposedly that one is the normal one, and we are living in a so-called derailed, not normal timeline. Basically, they say that something in 1979 caused the main timeline to split into two different parts. The other one went into a normal direction, into the future or something, and this one got screwed up and is stuck basically. We cannot really do anything about this, they think, but hopefully someday we can communicate somehow with the people from the normal timeline. Now that would be interesting, right? They also said that we must be sometimes in 9088 or something, but because the flow of the time is also screwed up, they are not certain about this date. Some other news. More and more scientists are concerned that the bacon you can find in abandoned buildings is actually not good for your health. Contrary to what the Hungarian Pig Apocalypse Bacon Factory says, of course. They keep saying that their food is the healthiest food you can find in these hard times, but people said they gotten hairy after eating it, and we had a caller who said that his mom began to make pig noises after eating 2 big slices of this particular brand of bacon.
I have
And
never
again,
eaten
we
any
should be
bacon.
happy that this factory still produces us something to eat. Have a day. Oh, you wanna know why?
Greg Rage is my favorite. Yeah.
Till you die. I'm concerned, folks, about these new rabbits.
I just love the fact that it's obviously it's the same person on the different radio shows. Even in universe it's the same person. But he's just like he'll call into his own show and talk shit to himself. It's like, alright, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
Are you sure though?
Relatively sure. I've never called into my own radio show to yell at myself on air. Believe it or not. I also don't have a radio show. Did I already empty this one? No, I didn't. What is wrong with me? I almost left perfectly good bullets behind.
Like this, should I try? Chat till you die. Hey my friends, this is Jason, and this is Chat Till You Die, or for short, CTYD Radio. We are going to chat till we die. I have some interesting topics that I thought would be exciting to talk about.
Oh,
Let's talk about the future. What
The
do you
future?
guys think the future will be like? Will there be flying cars, robots, or robots you can have sex with?
there we go.
Flying sex robots you can have flying sex with. I mean, you know, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
What the fuck? Well, that's it, huh?
Till you die. So, the future. How mysterious. I always imagine what people in the future will be doing to have fun. We thought about the sex bots before, but what are computers going to be like? Will they be smaller, bigger? What about the women? Will they be smaller or bigger? Sorry, I'm getting out of control again here. We all saw the movies about robots. I think they excite me the most. I mean, not in a sexual way, only in a strict technical way, you know. I think
Jason's
they
a
are
horny little
fascinating.
bastard. Yeah, it
Maybe
seems
one
that.
day they can make robots
Seems that way.
look like us, that talk like us, behave like us, have sex like us. Sorry again, man. But hey, this is an interesting thought. Let me get into it more. Robots mating. I mean, robots producing offspring, my man. You know that will be a thing. I know it too, my man. I know a lot of stuff. That's why I run this radio station, you know, not because there is no one left alive to run it. And now that we are talking about this, no one left alive, how many of you guys think that if the robots will develop consciousness, that they will try to attack, kill, or overthrow us? I think it's a little far-fetched, but, you know, it could happen. So, back to our main topic, robots having sex. I mean, our main topic is the future, but, you know, this is a really important part of it. Can you imagine robots that build each other? Okay, let's forget about sex now. I know I talked too much about it. So, there are two robots. They build a more advanced robot than themselves. And, you know, we have no business in this.
What the fuck?
We don't even know how they built it. You know what I'm saying? And just like genetic mutations and the evolution, that robot builds another one. And that robot builds another robot. You know? Man, you know, the building process and the whole speed of this whole thing will increase exponentially, my man. This is
Why are you booing me? I am right.
CTYD Radio. Chat till you die.
Well, that was enlightening. You could build robots. You could build sex robots. You could build flying sex robots that you could have flying sex with. What the fuck? Alright, I don't think there's anything else in this location worth taking. I'm gonna move this though. Because I was thinking about something yesterday. We take this here. We put it just like that. And we go back in here.
We need to repopulate the Earth so I can tell you guys more news because I think we have all of
We'll take the Magnum because I'm too lazy to load the other ones.
the sun is going to
Check on the roof. I already did. That's where the bike was and why the bed is propped up there.
listening to this station right now. Shine on, my friend, and don't
Oh my god. Okay, so that was fatal.
How big was that blast radius? What?
Apparently big enough. Thankfully, I only lost like 30 seconds. Now I want to know. Hello, weird flying tree. What the fuck did you do? So, this thing, I don't know what it's filled with, but it's highly volatile. I'll put you just right here. Run away. That was loud as fuck, too. Because I know you can shoot the little ones and they do, like, confetti, which is neat. But I didn't think that big one was going to go nuclear. And it did. Is that my foot? This might be my foot. I mean, it's my foot now, but it might have been my foot then.
cars for granted now, but did you guys seriously
Stay far away from it. Yeah, I know that now.
you drive your wife to the hospital to give birth? Yes, even if you have a rubber wife. And yes, I know since the apocalypse this is not common, but cars, I mean trucks were used to get food from one place to another. Bring it to the stores, you know. I think it's quite amazing.
Come on.
But what I would like to
You
know
need to
is
behave,
how
severed
cars are gonna
foot.
look like in the future.
And you need to hang out with your
Will they be
brothers.
faster?
My bus is now 3 feet tall.
Will they be louder? I think not. What about the shape, the forms?
Alright, this is also a thing that keeps happening.
Interesting thing to
I
talk
am not
about.
allowed to play with
What
guns.
will they be made of? Plastic, plants, some new metal, you know. The
I shot one of those at the starter house and it blew the engine out of my car and destroyed the boxes outside while it blew up in the main room. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Jet till you die news.
Alright, we're pretty far away from it this time. Fucking Russian roulette. Oh my god. That lights up like real quick too.
I like it pretty
stay. Because I'm pretty sure there's more than one of these in here. And I want to know if they cause chain reactions. That's normal. That was big. Yeah, these things are apparently extremely condensed. Yeah, they don't have to stand up. I can hit them. I'm also glad that, you know, slapping them wildly into walls and things like that doesn't cause any sort of issue. Is there just the 3 of them in here? Well, I guess 2 now. It looks that way. Man, that fucking hurt my ears a bit. I'm sorry. It was loud as shit. And imagine being inside that canister while the gas inside it ignites. I think that would be an absolute blast, but not one you'd be able to walk away from. And the reason I think that is because I just blew my own face off. Also, giraffe with the "that's what she said." Ba-da-ba-ba-da, bad.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Also, hi, giraffe.
Hi, giraffe. He's hanging out here watching me make bad decisions while also probably being at work. Just, right there. Alright. There it goes. Ba-ba-ba-da. Giraffe does not appreciate my jokes. Alright. One more time. The same but different. Does it cause a chain reaction? Yes, it does. Ooh, and it launched it too. Those go up like immediately.
CTYD Radio.
Chat till you die.
We're going to chat till we die. I have some interesting topics that
Oh.
would be exciting to talk about. Let's talk about the future. What do you guys think the future will be like? Will there be flying
Go
cars?
in the basket.
Robots you can have sex with?
I know you're mostly in the basket,
Robots you can have flying sex
but you've never encountered a bus driver with OCD and no hair before.
pretty much endless.
Mostly is not good enough. Fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Chat till you die. So, the future. How mysterious. I always imagine what people in the future
Other way. It's 96 point something.
And he even thinks he's sexy. Like, what the hell does that matter on the radio anyways? Just have a good voice and that's it. If you have a good voice, you can talk all the
Alright.
shit you want and people will still
Gonna go ahead and sleep it out with our lovely cat bus. I know we should stockpile now.
being one. Well, that goes for all
I'll leave that to
errant
peanut
things
butter.
too, you know,
One
stuff
errant
like
bullet and my
when
entire
you say
computer goes
he's
up
an
in
idiot,
flames.
and when you say, hey, George is a dumb guy. Does George know he is a dumb guy? Did ever just one person on Earth acknowledge or admit that he's one of the
What the
above mentioned?
fuck?
I think not.
There's a head crab
But
in the
this is a
road.
topic for another time. Let's talk about hypocrites. Do any of you uneducated survivors know what that even means?
Yeah, that's a head crab.
Chances are, if you don't know what a hypocrite is, you are one.
Let's be careful waving a loaded gun around near your gasoline cans because your bus is gonna go off harder than Hiroshima if you shoot one.
Who said that?
Peanut butter,
Damn.
our resident munition smuggler.
And I tell you why. They are also hypocrites. And I'm being honest, it is scientifically proven that more women are hypocrites than men. But that is an evolutionary reason. They have much higher expectations to live up to. And when they cannot live
I'll
up
just put this way in the back.
to expectations, they pretend to live up to
Yeah, that's how I wanted this to go.
they become
Just set off like 60 of them.
like weird-ass creatures transforming in the night under the moonlight.
Are you gonna just settle down, rabbit?
Our main topic, let me, Angry Greg,
head's on backwards and I can't seem to fix it.
Then not doing that stuff, like preaching about eating healthy, and then you go home and eat the most unhealthy food you can just hope to find in your fridge. Pretending to be faithful
out.
and saying nasty
Get
things
out.
about people who have sex with a lot of people, then going home and spreading your legs.
New passenger rabbit. Yeah, unfortunately, he's a little, shall we say, crumpled, and I can't seem to uncrumple him.
Their penises, and then you go out of town and you're putting your pee into various women in various ways. So
Unfortunately,
actually, you are doing
no
the
new
exact
passengers.
opposite of what you are saying because you want to be seen in a good light in the
Good
eyes of other
light.
people. And this is an interesting thing also.
I am
Why do
picking up
most
poop.
people want to be seen as a good guy? With a
I
good
usually
life,
leave it behind, but you
wife?
know.
Come on, just admit it. You're an asshole. You're a dirty, junk food eating, whoremongering, not wiping your ass after a crap taking ass bandit. And girls, you are whores. You like sex the same way as we do, even more dirtier, just admit
This would
it.
be the first
You're
radio
filthy
show that I heard
animals.
when I played this
is
game,
Angry
and I
Greg.
was so fucking
And you all
confused
can
and
eat my
insulted.
leg. This is the Angry Greg Rage Radio Show. Angry Greg, watch out or he breaks your neck. Okay, so welcome to the Angry Greg Radio Show. I'm going to talk about arguing now. Never
Background,
ending,
sandstorm
pain-loving,
incoming.
Annoying
Oh
arguing.
yeah.
And of
So
course,
it
in
is.
these situations,
Oh,
the
no.
other person, of course, thinks
I need to stay on the
he or she
road.
is right. And maybe
I've never
you think
actually been
you
hit by
are
a
right.
sandstorm.
That is
I only
why
ever see them
sometimes a
in the
third
distance.
person comes in handy. Third person.
Careful with that rabbit. That little glitchy fella's gonna launch your
But in
bus
the heat
into
of
the
moment,
fucking
it is hard
sun.
to imagine
Leave nothing but a
ourselves
few
in the
arms
place
and
of
legs
the
in the
other
bus's
guy.
place.
But hell, we
Yeah, no,
should do that.
it's not
saying
coming
I
with me.
can do that actually because I can't. I just punch the guy in the face if I think he's wrong, and that about settles it usually. But a wise man once said, "Don't say anything if you are angry because you are not saying what you're supposed to." Man, I don't know who said this, but I would punch him in the face. Angry Greg Rage Radio. Greg is really strong. He punched and he sing the song. FM 96.6.
Oh my god. I love this game.
This is Angry Greg Radio. Kids, my man, do I hate kids. I mean, now in the apocalypse, I don't see too many of them, thank God. But geez, I hated them so much back in the normal days. They were loud, they smelled, they were assholes. I mean, admit it. Everyone knows that kids are just tiny little assholes and shit is flowing out of them constantly. And those parents, dear God, they always said we would overpopulate and all that, and they always say there are way too many people on the earth, but still they produce tons of these tiny assholes. Because hey, they said, I want kids, but other people should not have any because then there will be too many. I just don't get it, my man, I just don't get it. As for me, I like the way things are now. Please, people, keep killing each other. This is the best birth control that was ever invented. Way better than condoms or pills. Angry Greg, he runs you over with a Cadillac.
I love Angry Greg Radio.
You know what I really hate? Radio hosts, man. Those irritating, always talking, blabbering, bumbling idiots who think they know everything better than everyone else. They are always friendly, they are always nice. They tell you how hot the weather is even if it's cold as ice. They tell the news and they sound happy. Oh, and what else? Let's see. They know what it takes to make you lose your weight. They know what you should eat after 8. Well, guess what, assholes? This is the apocalypse. I am glad if I am even alive till 8. Especially that neon synth radio guy. God, is he irritating, and he even thinks he's sexy. Like, what the hell does that matter on the radio anyways? Just have a good voice and that's it. If you have a good voice, you can talk all the shit you want and people will still love you. And you will always have a job. This is just utter nonsense. I swear to God, if I hear the voice of that guy one more time, I'd go to the radio station and just kick him in the armpit. I would kick his armpit because that is not the usual place you could kick, you know? Because that is not the usual place you would kick someone, you know? I want to make him feel special by not kicking him in the nuts or kicking his ass. I want to kick his freaking armpit. You know, the first thing it said before that you only have to have a good voice doesn't even apply to him. He does not have a good voice at all. Next up is our favorite masculine rock radio
I
host,
love that.
Shane. The
It's
guy
so
who does
stupid.
not like Rain. Well, guess what, asshole? I don't like Rain either. But we are still not friends.
I don't want to make him feel special by kicking him in the nuts or kicking his ass, so I'm going to kick his freaking armpit.
Your dark clothes and your idiot attitude.
This road is drunk as shit.
But your armpits must smell like a shithole, so I don't
It's-
think
Just the road, or is it you?
anywhere near
Well, it could be both.
You are not worth
But even like the
kicking
lines were
armpit.
crooked.
You guys are not even good for that. Okay. Who
Like,
else
look
we
at
got?
this.
Oh, I
Look
know
at this
the guy
shit.
from Chat Till You Die,
It's the
Jason.
Lightning McQueen
So
first
let's
attempt
see,
road.
Actually, Jason is okay. I cannot say anything bad about Jason. I like him.
I like kicking
Seriously,
people
no
in the
one can
armpit
hate
to
Chat Till
Greg.
You Die, not even me. Speaking about radio
Oh my
hosts,
god. It's so
God,
stupid.
radio
It's
hosts
the
too.
dumbest
Am I
thing I
annoying?
think I've ever heard,
Should I
and I
hate
just
myself?
adore it.
God, I hate myself.
This is the Angry Greg Rage Radio Show.
Okay, so you also said 89?
Ang-
89 has decent music. Catch that, Swordlix.
Nincsenek le. Teljesen mindegy, mert úgysem fog oda jönni.
Wait, what the fuck?
Vicc Rádió. FM 88,8.
I don't speak that language.
Okay.
89.2. Oh my god. I need to emotionally recover from Angry Greg and his armpit kicking ways. Oh, that fucking kills me. The dog is stretching. That's Hungarian. I kind of figured it was something like that, because there's also a couple of, like, signs and stuff that are written in what I would imagine to be the same language. This game was made by someone from Hungary. Well, hopefully they made enough money to buy some food. Swirlix escaped. Dora, you need to buy more Pokeballs, apparently. I wonder what's at 0-0 on the radio. I don't think we can go that low. Oops.
Tettek, ugye?
Yeah, lowest we can go is 88. Even FM or AM, it goes down to 500. There's another radio station here.
Zap. Yep.
Dramatic opera, apparently. Yeah, I seem like the type of sociopath who would listen to classical music. I know why they put classical music in too, is because it's public domain at this point. So you're allowed to use it.
Szomszédnéninek 4 melle van, egy elől, 3 hátul, hála a sugárzásnak.
Which version of Greg is this? Is this Metal Greg?
Vic.
Wow.
There's the right thing.
Wow.
I accidentally called them all instead of the pack. Oh,
It sounds like you meant to call them all if you were trying to call the pack.
no, I only meant to call the raptors and the Dilophosaurs.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Nah, I'm good. Like, -40, that's probably even still 10 degrees past my limit. Nuclear winter would be much, much colder. Tiny rock. We're good. That's one of the things I like about the bus is it's sturdy enough that you can run over small rocks and it's not a problem. Big rocks are still like humongous pain in the ass, but you know, they're kind of always going to be. Oh my god, we're at 1,200 kilometers already. At the rate I'm going, we might actually make it to Mom's house within like the month. And we're going at 140 miles per hour.
Time of the year. What time? Well, we started getting calls.
I guess
about
kilometers.
pumpkins and other weird things popping up everywhere. Which in fact led scientists to believe that this is Halloween now. As you may all know, sadly since the apocalypse, we don't really know what year it is since the time moves straight.
Just cruising.
But these pumpkins
Which means I'm gonna hit something and spend the next 20 minutes picking everything off the fucking walls.
What was its name again? Autumn.
I want to breed you and you.
That's inappropriate. And that is a very weird looking fish.
And you get out there and get 'em. This announcement was sponsored by Boston
Unlimited power!
We bring food for you.
Except that was lightning, not fire. That was the fucking truck commercial. This music sounds like every fucking truck commercial ever. When I go out, I need a truck that's capable of hauling 3 houses and 8 horses at the same time. I get the Ford F-150. Like, it really just, it strikes me as fucking truck advertisement. The song. Oops.
Oops.
Dork is playing with their emotes in chat. And apparently somebody just has a pepperoni pizza with a whole ass pineapple on it as an emote. Which I'm sure doesn't make anybody unnecessarily angry.
How rude. It stopped my bloody...
Yeah?
my bloody taming.
I never could figure out how you tame stuff. I know you're supposed to knock it out, and then you put food in its inventory, but I usually just end up accidentally killing it. I tried to make friends and made corpses instead. I see you over there. Are you a car dealer? Is it Gus's gas? I think it might be Gus's gas. Nope, it's one of these weird bunkers. Have you ever kissed your sister in the back of a pickup truck? If you did, it was probably in a Ford F-150. Yeah, Peanut Butter knows car commercials. Alright, what do we got? Oh no, it didn't come out right. Let's see. We got a bottle. I'll take the bottle. Got a car door that we don't really need. Oop. $32 of water, which I don't need. A hood. Another hood. A bed. Sometimes you can find metal bars on top of the outhouses. Oh my god. Gold for days. Why wouldn't I take this? Yeah, you know what? You go straight in the bus. It's gold. There's gold in them there halls.
I'm missing. No, I'm not. I lied.
How dare you? In front of these 2 gold bars, you would tell a falsehood?
Yes.
Does Constitution mean nothing to you?
Nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me either.
Huh. Just gotta say, you got some long arms.
You have no idea. We go out here. We'll go here where we can actually see. You got arms for days. Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
And you can also scrunch up into this weird ball.
Cause that's normal.
Yeah, everything about this game is normal. Does your girlfriend ever get pissed at you because you kissed her sister and then got you a Ford F1 Raptor? Now that's a car ad. Bad things are happening. Yeah. Can I fix up this chair, or is this chair gonna look like shitty cardboard forever? It's gonna look like shitty cardboard forever. Every time I hear the word Constitution, I think of Better Call Saul. Nope. Put you on the floor. I'm gonna pick you up.
Ugh.
Then we reload.
They made a baby!
Oh shit!
Quick, steal it!
Yeah. And then name it Saul. Because why not?
Okay.
Okay.
I drop. You incubate.
Drop the baby.
I
That-
drop the baby.
Except maybe don't do that.
Yeah, in real life, maybe don't.
I mean, you can do anything you want once, but that's probably something that you shouldn't do.
I had 4 of you. Where'd the 4th one go? Oh, there you go.
Is there something I actually wanted on this roof, or was I just throwing things off? I think I was just throwing things off.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, no more hidden treasure. Just poop. Alright, hood off. Fuel tank empty. And Nothing in the glove box. Yes, I finally found cigarettes. You go, peanut butter. It's an AM FM radio. Up. Fuck
I
that door.
hate these stupid birds.
That's not nice. Rubber
They steal
prostitute.
stuff from you.
I think that's how you spell it. I also think that's how you spell it. I also think she's not getting in my vehicle. For reasons not unrelated to being a rubber prostitute. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah. Fuck that. You can have extra trunk space by ditching these totally unnecessary seats. Nighttime smoking is my favorite pastime while driving through the desert with my 7 WAVs. It's a hell of an afternoon. Yep, and that's a song that keeps getting stuck in my head. You know she likes to drink the Pepsi soda. Okay, so there we go.
I got a little baby raptor.
Nice.
What are you, female? I was about to call you son.
Call her son anyway.
Son of Tap.
Son of Tappy. Jack. Peanut Butter got a happy rubber family. Good for him. I mean, until they go to divorce court. They're gonna take his money, his car, and all of his guns. Because getting half of half 7 times in a row, you're gonna end up with a whole lot of not much.
Give me a...
I was able to convince some of my friends to buy this game. And we were worried that whatever our starter car was, it wouldn't have enough seats. But there was some experiments I wanted to do this morning. And this is one of them. Attach it to the side of the bus. You already know where this is going.
To the side of the bus?
Yes, but first. So, I did this with the broomstick, and it works. You can absolutely just sit on the broom outside of the bus. Unfortunately, if you try to fly the broom while you're on the outside of the bus, it does not work. Shit. But I'd like to sit this as straight as possible. Yeah, kinda, well, no. It's crooked as shit, but you know what? I stopped caring about 2 minutes ago. Let me just... Wait, I'm totally standing the wrong way anyway. And attach. And sit. Yeah, this is normal. Glad that still works. This game is such a shit show. I can scooch. It's beautiful. It's ridiculous. It's long drive. Okay, was there anything else on this vehicle that I actually wanted? Besides vengeance?
Revenge.
Well, I am tearing it to pieces with my bare hands. I think this car only has the one fluid spot, and it has no fluids. Didn't I lose a headlight, or was that in a different playthrough? I still have both of my headlights? Yeah, I do. Well, fuck that then. I think we've done all we can do at this particular location. Goodbye, a tiny military house thing. Like boiled water, you will be missed.
Makes me want a tea. Maybe I should make myself a tea.
You could always make yourself a tea. What kind of world are we living in? Also, is that your wife playing Ark in the background? Nope! This is the lovely and talented Nye Frosty of twitch.tv/Nye_Frosty fame.
Oh, thanks for the shout out. I'm secretly his side chick.
You're an awfully long distance away to be a side chick. Also, I can't swim. On the list of problems, there are many. My brother just got me Pop-Tarts. Fuck yeah. It's a good-ass brother.
Don't worry, I'm a side chick, it's okay.
This information is blatantly false. I will not stand or sit for this misinformation campaign that you're spreading. What would Tappy think of this?
Good point. He'd be just so disappointed in me.
He just looks at you and just gives you, like, the shake of the head and then just slowly tappies away. No, currently my wife is at work. She got called in today, which is why instead of doing Kepler, like I thought we were going to do, I'm doing more long drive. And then
did she show you the emote she made me?
the GIF that I helped her animate?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was cute.
It's very cool. It reminds me of, like, a more grown-up Sackboy from Little Big Planet.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh? I love those things. I get that it's supposed to be a non-specific voodoo doll. I do like that its name is Sue. Or So. I'm not sure, actually.
It's either one. I say Sue, but you can say So as well.
I figured it was Sue, because that's more of a name and also a very cheeky, not exactly play on words or pun, but it's cheeky. But yeah,
Yep.
I helped her animate it because she's pretty good at drawing, but she does not do much animation, whereas I'm decent at animating, but I don't do much drawing. Why does this song sound so familiar? They have, like, the perfect mixture of weird instrumentals that almost sound like other songs enough to make me think that they are other songs. But this one is just some garbled guitar mess. Is that a rock? What the fuck is that? I found a lamp to put in my trailer to give my wife some light during the night. That's a decently good time to be sleeping. I do pixel art. That's the best I can do. Pixel art is hard as shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do pixel art.
Because it, like, you have to... It has to read properly in such a small space. Like, I'm sure if you had started learning pixel art first, and then tried to learn other stuff, like, it's probably very difficult because you're used to doing things a certain way, and it's hard to, like, overly express, I guess, certain, like, aspects of a drawing when you're used to, like, okay, I have 6 pixels to work with to make this look like a hand. But like, good pixel art can be fucking amazing. Also found another AK. Nice, peanut butter. But like, there is obviously a limit. I would consider like using a stylus is hard as fuck. Do you have a like a mouse pad stylus or like a screen stylus? Because I would agree that like sorry, they're whispering in my ear. It's confusing the hell out of me. But I have a screen stylus, and it makes drawing a lot easier. Prior to that, I would always use my tablet, because I have a difficult time like putting a line down and then like translating that to what's on the screen. So I'd always feel like I'm way off base of what I'm trying to draw. Screen. My mouse pad can't pick it up. Yeah, I also have a screen stylus, or rather, screen tablet that I got on sale. But found another wife hiding in the toilet with an air rifle. So which one are you taking, peanut butter? The wife or the rifle?
The rifle.
Or the rife? It's one of these places, which I can only assume is like a radio tower. Or a relay station of some sort. Coming in for a landing. Perfect. Both. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Can't sleep yet. Well, fuck you then. Activate light.
What level do I get a... Oh, I just got it. Never mind.
Ooh, wire brushes. And another severed human foot. This building is a treasure trove so far. Equip the wife with a rifle, peanut butter. Oh, he does. He has more guns than wives at this point. You know, I think it takes a certain level of depravity to play this game. Because I'm out here collecting severed human feet, and Peanut Butter's a gun runner with 8 wives at this point. And I cannot wait for Furion to jump on, so that we can have ourselves an adventure. Because my fucking god, this game is amazing. It is such a treat. And such a disaster at the same time. I don't need a soccer ball, so I'm not going to take it. But boy, if they have any more toy giraffes, you can bet your ass I'm going to take those. Already 2 steps ahead of you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fucking UFOs. Do you mind not shutting down all of my fucking electronics? I kinda need those. Some fucking people. / space aliens. Well, I guess we'll just wait it out in perfect darkness for a minute. Kara number 8 is now equipped with a semi-automatic air rifle. I'm a dude with 6 traffic cones on top of each other on a motorbike. That's amazing. Yep. Here's another experiment that I want to do later, but it requires... There we go. It requires a second person, because you can get the traffic cone hat, and you can attach metal bars to the hat, and then you can attach things to the metal bars. I wonder then if you can attach a basket to this hat and then put the broom into the basket and then sit on the broom. So you're essentially riding on somebody's face, or on their head, I should say, for Twitch reasons. Because riding their face is a very different experience. This does not light up. There we go. This does not light up like I was hoping it would. Yeah, that's a look. Get out of here. On a traffic cone, stop on my head. Riding the face? Yes, please. It's not what I meant. Fuck your toilet. Ooh, I'll take that though. And hup. Well, hopefully it landed over there somewhere. What? What we got? We got gas. Wild Spinda has appeared. Spinda's a cute Pokemon, but it's worthless. I also know that you can take fall damage, but you have to take a decent amount in order to actually die. Hell yeah, I found a katana. Do you know there's at the very first house, there's always a katana? Oop. Gross! Dog just walked in and burped loudly. Like some kind of wild animal.
As you do.
Apparently. What the fuck? Oh. It's a telephone wire. I've never been close enough to them to rub my face all over them. For some reason. Okay, that did make it to the ground. And another radio. AM, FM. Yeah, it's one of the good ones. Up. I think that's about it in terms of things to steal. Except for whatever's on the windowsill here. My brother, traffic cone. No, it's just a spider web. I do plan on stealing a cone. Don't you worry about that. Ugh. I wolfed down my breakfast too fast this morning. Now I have the Half-Life crowbar and the Demon Slayer katana. Didn't realize there was a crowbar. Put that in there. You're coming with me. You're also coming with me. I'm gonna have to start a new basket for spare rubber hoses. Okay. Get your noodly ass in there. Perfect. Less perfect. There we go.
Oh my god.
I tend to lose these things a lot for whatever reason.
I forgot how insane raptors were.
I mean, they're pretty insane. Like, most carnivorous creatures are kinda... They don't fuck around. I found a crowbar, but didn't know that it's a weapon. Be right back. I gotta get water. Have fun, peanut butter. Get you some delicious water. Yeah, that works. I've been waiting so long to get these back in nice looking order. Is there one stage further, or is that good? Well, if there's one stage further, I ain't getting it with this. Whoop. These don't look like they're the same level of shiny. But this appears to be doing nothing. Does it just always kick up dust even if the object is already perfectly restored?
No, the Argy isn't here anymore.
And you can't fix up radiators.
Are you cleaning your floor?
Yeah. So the
like
little
it.
wire brush that I have takes rust off of objects.
Ah, I like that, I like that.
Yeah. Because when I first found this bus, it looked like it was straight out of Resident Evil. It was completely rusted to shit. But I have restored it, and now it looks nice. Maybe the cleaner fluid. I think I've tried that, and it doesn't work. Alright, whoop. Go ahead. I am too drunk to clean this pole, apparently. There we go. Nope, that's the end of this one. Whoop. There will never be a point in my life where I don't steal baskets. Because these things
Bastards.
they're worth their weight in gold.
That's, you call that a basket?
Yeah. What do you call it?
A crate?
It is not a crate. Great big wooden box. Welcome back, peanut butter.
They can be like plastic with holes too.
This is like a basket, though.
It's a crate.
It's a basket.
It's a crate.
It's a basket, and it's wiling out.
Oh, you know what I should do?
Make tea.
That too.
Make tea, not war. Oh yeah, you guys might be able to hear it, but there's a music festival going on. A music festival going on about 20 meters from my house. And it's going to be going on for the next 3 days.
Oh.
Yeah. It's incredibly fucking loud.
I would imagine. I'd be so mad.
I mean, it's not like there's shit I can do about it besides be upset and tired. But yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
I was thinking I should use some of the spare baskets to get this mess. Oh, actually, I was gonna say use some of the baskets to get this mess under control, but this is the most under control I think I've ever seen this section. Everyone is behaving like wonderful little paint children. Wait, what does the button on the pole do? I will show you. As soon as I close this. And make sure that it's properly closed. Are you ready? That's it. You can request to stop here. And it actually shows you, like, okay, the middle door needs to be opened. And then you can open it. So if for whatever reason this panel of buttons up front is somehow confusing or unclear as to which doors these are, you can run to the back of the bus and be like, okay, I want this door open. Push the button, then run all the way back, and then open that door. And then you can run back and be like, oh, this door is open. Yeah. It's a very minor thing. I want to make sure my tire didn't get out. But you know what? I like those little details. Didn't I pick up another cartridge? I feel like I did. Or maybe I was going to and I just forgot. Just equally possible. Well, I don't need bullets for a gun I don't own. Whoop. I'm gonna fix up my gold bars though. Y'all need to sit and play nice with one another. Because when this whole apocalypse thing is over, we're gonna be rich. Yeah. It's beautiful. My beautiful children. Alright. Onwards and forwards. All I can hear is the stream and purring of my car's engine. Yeah!
Oh, you need to hear it.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Also, I think it's so funny that you can... Random basket mod is really useful. There's mods for this? Why wasn't that like the first thing I looked up?
Random basket.
Yeah.
I'm a basket.
What does it do, Dordork? Random size basket. Well, still insanely helpful. Given that baskets have magical properties. There's a guard tower over there.
Oh no, what happened to my raptor?
Oh god. There's been a raptor attack. But not in the way you would think.
The raptor keeps getting yeeted
As you do.
backwards.
Well, I know what you should call that raptor. Instead of Tappy
Yeet?
or Yappy. Yeet. Or Yeety. You could also just call him Yeetus.
Yeetus
Can't
McFetus.
sleep yet. What do you mean can't sleep yet?
Well,
I see you over there, Stick. On the Gene Discord server, you can find it. I'm guessing Game Discord? Or the developer's some sort of gene-related thing. Oil. It's garbage. All of it's all fucking awful. It really just is nothing up here, huh? Alright then. Let me out! Yeah, garbage. Wait, why are you in the wrong slot? No. Pick up the thing and put it in the inventory. Did I sleep yet? No. Well, I guess we're driving through the night then. Love how there's a bus stop in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah. Make sure you check behind them because there might be a magic lamp, which actually accomplishes very little, which is why I have one. Also, I didn't realize that if you bring it around town and then push tab, it recenters you until like late yesterday.
Today is hotter than ever, and yeah, basically
What you got
that's
for
all
me,
I can
Greg?
say. Seriously, I wanted to tell you some news, but since 90% of the people died in the
Oh
apocalypse,
shit, I wrote
can't
bust
really
instead
tell
of
you
stop.
anything. But
Instead
I
of
can bring
bus.
you some amazing ball-busting rock music. Listen to
No,
this.
it's totally fine. We all go to the bus stop. It's great.
Bus stop,
Yeah.
and we all dance to the bus stop.
It's the best place to go for busts. You want Abraham Lincoln, you go to the bus stop. Yes, I did try to go to sleep behind the wheel of a moving vehicle. What of it? Am I going downhill? Yeah, I'm going downhill. Hit that handbrake. Time to coast. Really just flying along. A wild Drampa has appeared. It's the Pokemon that looks like a very old Chinese dragon. Ah yes, the bus stop. That's the exact location where I climaxed to Hungarian pornography. That's a sentence.
Good day, everyone. This
Oh
is
my god,
Greg
I'm going like
from Pirate
160.
Radio
My
for
speedometer
guys
can't
who
even
love
count that high.
podcasts. We had a caller before, but sadly he died because of radiation, so he couldn't call us back. But we wish all the best for his family, of course, if they are not already some skeletons themselves. Our next song will be hot, just like the weather outside, so open your ears and your soul,
Whoop,
but close
shit.
your eyes because, well, you know, the sand out there gets into everywhere, even in your steel pants. Hit it, George. Of course, I am the only one working here, but I like to pretend I have co-workers. Go.
Yikes, sappy.
Okay. Still got 2 lights. Still have 6 tires. Still got our coolant and our engine. And we still have our weird extra seat. We're good. I do hate that this chair is grubby as shit. And I don't know if you can fix chairs. Because I tried hitting it with the spray, and the spray did not accomplish anything. Whoop. Ah, there's a water tower behind me. Not useful.
Just alive, of course. We are happy if we hear that someone
I
is
found a
alive.
garage. Nice peanut
Good
butter.
day to you, sir. How are you?
Is it Gus's garage, or is it one of the ones that looks more like a storage shed?
Because she left to get me some food, but she never came back.
Oh boy, how old are you, my man?
I am 7, and my mother has gone away, but she never came back. She left with a car that needs oil in the gas tank also. I think they call it a two-stroke.
Yeah, I heard about that shit, my son. Lots of people from Europe left their fucking idiotic cars here.
My mom said there is no Europe and there is no USA. There is just one big desert. Is that true?
Whatever you say, my boy. Keep waiting for your mother. I am sure he will be back once he figures out how to drive that fucking two-stroke car. Call me back when that happens, will ya?
Okay, but
And
small one.
Bye-bye. That was our caller. Seriously, George, we should send someone out to the kid. Oh, wait, I'm alone. No one is here. Well, have to keep the show running. Back to the rock music.
Looks like we're going back into the desert. What the fuck? Just Just a random cough before a song. And we are officially back into the desert. I kind of don't mind the desert. It's way better than the fucking mountains. I know it's probably Hungarian, but it just sounds like The Sims. I don't know what you're saying about, man. There's something in the distance. It looks like it's also a small garage. Unless we're completely having a failure to communicate here and neither one of us knows what a garage looks like. Okay, garage.
Got gar. There's something wrong with the garage.
Yeah, the pronunciation.
Nothing wrong with my pronunciation. Oh, there's some.
And the game is so fucking laggy, but I don't want to turn down the graphics. Honestly, are you really missing that much? Like, I have it running at the lowest settings possible, but I turn mirrors and reflections back on. As well as the, like, distant terrain and fog. But everything else is off because it's not really important to the game that everything has a shadow or whatever. I see a building full of free shit. Maybe it's a gas station? No, it's a garage.
Garage.
And garagey.
Garage.
Garage against the machines. Last stop, building of indeterminate pronunciation. I leave the engine running. I think that I did. Another battle bar, yeah. Take this and turn it and attach it like so. Alright, we have a very shiny fridge full of useful food. And then we have a less shiny fridge full of less useful food. We also have a sled, which runs off of nothing, but can go forever at a whopping 10 miles per hour. Whoop. Oh. Right, there's a metal bar there. Oh, whatever. It lives there now. Whoop. Open. Open. What is this? What does this go on to? I mean, it seems like it's supposed to be a windshield, but like too small and noisy to go on the bus. Peanut butter, what is this item? It's like giant sunglasses, but only one. I've never seen that before. Sponge. And there's another basket, complete with a free tire, which I don't really want. It's a sunroof. Ah. And I said I didn't want the tire and then put a different tire in the basket. And I recognize the insanity of that. But also, I don't care. Another Minecraft girl? Yeah! Don't worry. I will take you somewhere significantly less safe. Also, what the fuck is that? Still hanging on, sled. And attach. What is this? It looks like it would be like an engine cover for a hot rod. Or maybe it's supposed to be like a seat or something. Maybe you would put it on like a bike, but the bikes in this game are not that big. For some reason my resolution never saves. That's very strange. I cannot say that I've had that problem. Alright, time to start tossing stuff like it's my job. Bucket of alcohol, throw that wildly across the room. Life-saving food, get that out of here. Put it on 1366 by 768, but if I resume the game and go back to the settings and change anything, then it changes the resolution to the lowest. Are you setting the resolution while you have the save file loaded? Because maybe for whatever reason, it's saving your settings with the save file. I was gonna say, oh yeah, new coolant. Wrong car. That's for the Cadillac thing. Don't need that. Don't need you. Yes. I don't know exactly what you're agreeing to, but okay. I'm glad we can come to some kind of agreement. You would definitely think that I learned absolutely nothing. And you would be right. Just wildly throwing explosive containers around like it's no big deal. This is usually what I do with these, like, garages. Is I'll go through and check everything. And all the things that I'm not interested in usually get thrown into a corner. That in there. Put that in there too. Oh, why didn't I turn the fucking lights on? Ah, 3.3 liters of diesel fuel in a bucket. You know, like any sane person would store. Now, the last time I checked my fuel, it was at 210. So diesel doesn't go down very quickly, which is kind of nice. Because that was probably close to 2 hours ago. Oil. Empty bucket. Random bumper. Traffic cone we will take. And I did see another Minecraft girl. Okay, well, you're gonna just go in the basket for now. Ooh, heart shades. I don't know, I kind of like our terrible star glasses better. Because they look terrible. Water. Alcohol. Octopus. Side mirror. Like that. More oil. Gas and oil. More oil. Bunch of bottles that I don't care about. Hunting rifle that seems to be in pretty decent shape. I already have 3. And I'm pretty sure those are one of the things you can fix up with wire brushes and spray. So I don't really need to pick up more. Except to throw them wildly across the room. Alright. I already have a cowboy hat. But I might as well take a second one, because you never know when you're going to need a second cowboy hat. We got engine that's empty. We got some cleaning spray. Put that in the hat. And I'm starting to believe that other guns just don't exist besides the Magnum I picked up and the BB guns. Because that's all I've seen. It's just BB guns for days. Got oil and blood. We'll take that. We got more blood. It's like Christmas, but with blood. Oh no. I thought that was going to murder me. As it has many times before. Wild Muna appeared, and then immediately disappeared. Oh god. That startled the hell out of me. Of course it's Giraffe. You know what, Giraffe, just for that toilet's blood is on your hands. And this one too. I hope you're happy. Another metal bar. Yep. And another hand. This one I think is the most intact that we've ever picked up. Notice it has a fine vintage on it. Minimal damage, no exposed bones, all the fingers are where they're supposed to be. I'd say this is a good hand. I'll go ahead and just slap that bad boy right on the front. I'll take the metal bar. It's going to be much harder to make this tail now. Don't you Yoda shimmy at me. Good music. I'll take your word for it, because I'm so focused on stealing things. We got empty bucket. We got coolant. Another empty bucket. We have a very large barrel of something. Empty. We have a barrel of nothing. We have a barrel of lies and deceit. Turns out that mirrors are what is causing my PC to catch on fire. I'd believe that. You do have a lot of trailers, and they are probably relatively reflective. Fun fact, if you use a wire brush on a tire, it just fucking ruins it. It seems to be the only item that you can willingly damage